time it is. It's your boy Ease at Work Boxing. About to hit you everywhere but under your feet with this one. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's about to go down, baby. No bias talk, no racism. Just gonna give you nothing but the real deal about the sport that I like, baby. What's going on with the people out here? We gotta talk about AJ versus Joshua face-off. I gotta ask the boxing guys to sprinkle a little season on as we talk about this, or I discuss this with y'all about AJ versus Usyk. Now, AJ coming off the loss, which I feel he shouldn't have had no business losing to Usyk in the first place. You know, at the end of the day, size doesn't matter. Whatever advantage you think a fighter may have doesn't matter. Skills pay the bills. And that fight, it really kind of showed you that skills pay the bills. Usyk is a two-time Olympian gold medalist, I think, two-time Olympic gold medalist, and you know, he's got skills to pay the bills. You know, this man trained along the side of Vasyl Lomachenko, so you know they both showing each other, you know, different things in the ring. Both of them were great amateur fighters, so you know, great amateur fighter, still a great amateur fighter, because I was going to mention the fact that Usyk lost to Sean Porter, but that still does not mean he wasn't a great, you know, amateur fighter. But I really don't like, you know, AJ going into this fight again, because if AJ really ain't changed anything, then AJ is going to lose again, y'all. You know, I like the trainer he's with, Robert Garcia. Robert Garcia is a hell of a trainer. I always talk about how he trained Marcos Maidana when he fought Floyd Mayweather. And when you with Robert Garcia, you are going to learn the sport of boxing. Just look at what he taught Maidana. Maidana was a fighter who really didn't have a jab. When he went to Robert Garcia, he fought Floyd Mayweather. He was the only person to ever catch Floyd Mayweather's pull counter. I say that all the time to let people know that Marcos Maidana did his thing with Floyd Mayweather. Now, he didn't win, but he's the only fighter I've ever seen catch Floyd Mayweather's, will be able to counter Floyd Mayweather's pull counter. And that came from lessons from Robert Garcia. I have my own personal issues with Robert Garcia. He has done a lot of racist things, in my opinion, him and his brother Michael Garcia included. Take nothing away from him still as a trainer. He's a hell of a trainer. And I think that he will improve a lot with AJ. Like he said, AJ needs to be more aggressive, which he does. Usyk is a smaller fighter, former cruiserweight. There's no reason for AJ not to attack him. But the major thing, and this is what people not understanding about AJ could easily beat Usyk. Easily beat Usyk. You know what AJ's problem is? Conditioning. I say this all the time. Floyd Mayweather, his uncle, his dad, the reason this man is 50-0, because he learned the trick, the glitch in the matrix. And the glitch in the matrix is have great conditioning. If you're in great shape, you can beat any opponent in front of you. Any opponent. Now there's, and also with skill set behind it, because you may find an opponent that's in good conditioning as well, or just as good conditioning you. And then it goes to the other attributes. Now both of y'all got good conditioning. Where's the skill set? The fighter with the best skill set may come out and win. Now, I can't say. It really seems like to me, and I know this off the subject a bit, but it seems like to me they really trying to make AJ a 2, 3, 4-time champ. You know, trying to take Evander Holyfield's spot by, you know, him coming back and doing his win. I know a lot of people don't understand that, but if y'all understand my channel, I give y'all the real deal of my opinion. Me personally, I feel that Anthony Joshua versus Andy Ruiz fight was staged. I think that was a fight that was put into a rematch to save the zone, because the zone was going down, and what better way than Joshua to lose and make more money off the rematch. If you look at Andy Ruiz, the way he was jumping up and down like he got a pack of candy bars, that's not how most men act when they won a championship. Just go back and look throughout the times of boxing where you see fighters win their first championship. They don't jump up and down like they won a free meal at Sizzler. Because that's how he was jumping. No crying, no nothing. First Mexican-American heavyweight ever, Andy Ruiz. And he's jumping up and down like they threw him a pack of sneakers from the top balcony. Okay? That fight was rigged. It was to save the zone. Also, like I just stated, it make it seem like they're trying to put AJ in the history books by letting him come back and get these victories. Because if he beats Usyk this fight, this will be AJ's third time becoming heavyweight champion of the world. And I think nobody has did it more than Evander Holyfield. But with Evander Holyfield also being an undisputed champion at, cruiserweight and heavyweight, which they don't really mention that, but yes, Evander Holyfield was undisputed at cruiserweight and heavyweight. Now with Usyk was at a disadvantage the first fight, so I don't really understand how he really won. Now boxing skills pay the bills, but AJ stood right in front of this man. AJ about 3 inches taller than him. AJ probably weighed at least 25 pounds more than Usyk. He has no business boxing Usyk. I think in the beginning of the fight, he should work off his jab, move back a lot. You know what I'm saying? Save that energy, conserve that energy into the later rounds, and in the later rounds, that's when he step out. That's when he go at Usyk. He go, give him everything he got. He is the bigger fighter. He has no business boxing with Usyk from jump. So, I think that's a good thing about having this Mexican trainer, Robert Garcia, is that I'm expecting to see AJ more aggressive. I hope it's in the later rounds, not in the early stages, because he need to hold that energy. Usyk, a lighter fighter, smaller guy, so, it's a chance he ain't gonna use that much energy in the fight like he have to, because he ain't that big as AJ. So AJ need to be in close quarters, leaning on him, grappling him, whatever he has to do to tire Usyk out to get the advantage. But AJ has to be in great shape, y'all. I know y'all like, AJ is in great shape. No, muscles and abs don't mean you in great shape. I'm talking about running shape, cardio. I'm talking about making sure he could last 15 rounds, 16 if he had to. If he do that, AJ ain't got no problem beating. But he cannot go out there boxing Usyk. He should not. Now, AJ is an Olympian himself, So I don't know, AJ in for a tough one again. Because if he ain't in shape, all this staring at people crazy. And, we got to talk about the stare down too. Yeah, we got to talk about the stare down. I'm sorry, y'all. My thing was here. I couldn't see y'all. Easy work. Usyk finna hit Joshua everywhere but under. I hope not. I hope AJ has learned from that first loss, man. That first loss should have taught AJ there is no reason to go out there and box. You need to go out there and you need to defeat him, in the later rounds, later stages. You can come out with just using the jab. It ain't like he got, he a bigger fighter than you. Make Usyk come towards you. That's what AJ needs to do. Attack early, make Usyk come towards him. Catch Usyk opening up in the later rounds, dropping with one of them uppercuts, man. Klitschko him with the uppercut. Dylan White him with the uppercut. That's all you gotta do. Catch him in the later rounds, but not to say that Usyk ain't coming in, in well shape, something that I didn't like that they keep on promoting in this fight with Usyk. And also Usyk is coming out of the battlegrounds from war. Usyk is not coming out no battlegrounds for war. I know y'all be looking at my channel like, this dude crazy. Y'all, if y'all actually believe a boxer, how he had time to train if he was at war? Just answer me that. If Usyk was just at war, like they just said at the press conference, when did he have time to train? If he was at war, how did Usyk have time to train? So I say that, and I'm gonna keep saying that. Don't believe Vasil Lomachenko at war, and don't believe no Usyk is at no war. They're not. I know you want to believe it because you're a fan and you probably from where they are. And no, I can go and take a picture with an AK-47 and stand in front of a tank and go home too. They're not at war. Okay, I'm tired of hearing that. I hate hearing that. What else? Easy. I fuck with the grind, my bro. I appreciate you, Double Zeros. I thank you, my brother. AJ's finna get knocked out, and they took the last 8 seconds off the round. Ooh. See, I didn't even really watch the fight. I'm gonna have to look into that fight and see who could possibly win the second fight. Usyk by decision, unanimous decision. Usyk beat AJ 10 times out of 10. Tone, why do you say that he beats him 10 times out of 10? So you think that AJ stands no chance against Usyk? Because I'm seeing in the comments a lot of y'all are saying that he has no chance. But let me talk about the face-off before I get off. Y'all seen the face-off. You know, both of these guys looking face-to-face. Usyk looking like it's a regular day in the park. You know, AJ, you know, he wants to go out there and make it look like he wants to rip through Usyk, even though I'm sure he had the opportunity to rip through Usyk the first time. But today he wanted to stare I don't know why I say Usyk down for like 2-3 minutes hard, and I guess that's supposed to intimidate Usyk. I mean, not Usyk, but Usyk. I don't know why he thought that. This is the same guy that beat you up months ago. And as long as this fight has been waiting for, why are we waiting until August the 20th? August the 20th. It should have been over with by now. But hey, August we got a fight coming up, so we'll be able to watch that. So thank you, boxing guys, for letting us see another matchup. But I can't really say who I'm gonna go with right now. I love the fact that AJ is with Robert Garcia. I think that will help him, but basically this fight comes down to AJ and what he would do in the ring and his conditioning. You know, if he ain't in shape going against Usyk, and people got to understand too, bigger fighters are slower. You know what I'm saying? He might get tired faster before Usyk, so he has to be in real shape. He need a nutritionist in the camp real bad. He needs somebody that's not a yes man in his camp who's really gonna be there and make him work. Usyk by stoppage, I don't know now. Like AJ said himself, he said he is the, you know what I'm saying, the comeback king now. Then this fight is in Saudi Arabia once again. You know, that's where he beat Andy Ruiz at to come back and get his belt. So, you know, but I don't like when AJ do all this undisputed talk. Oh, I'm still on the road to undisputed. AJ, you could have been undisputed 5 years ago. 5 years ago. And no, I'm not finna go into who ducked who and all that, but AJ, if you really wanted to be undisputed, you could have been undisputed 5 years ago. 3, 4, 5 years ago. You ain't got to wait to now. But just to talk about the face-off again, face-off don't mean nothing. Okay, I know the AJ fans, y'all someday in the UK, y'all like, oh my God, AJ stared him down, didn't want to. It ain't gonna mean nothing if AJ ain't in shape. He probably stared him down even harder last fight. AJ will gas out trying to bully Usyk and roughhouse Usyk. Okay. He needs to be trying to bully him though. But later, I lose 3 rounds. I lose 3 rounds if I would try to lose 3 rounds. I would win off pushing the jab and probably some still body shots straight to the body. But I would save that energy for last to beat Usyk. You know, when fatigue set in, it's hard to think. And a fighter who can think when they tired is a dangerous fighter. A fighter who can still perform like he's not tired when he's tired is a dangerous fighter. So at the end of the day, man, I'm thinking like it's gonna come down to conditioning and heart in this fight. Usyk may knock him out. I doubt it. Usyk ain't really got no knockout record like that, and this is a big guy. AJ is a bigger opponent. So I don't really see a knockout. I can see a unanimous decision again, but I'd be surprised if Usyk could knock out AJ. You know, I'd be surprised. So, only time will tell, we shall see. You know, I thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all know my opinion, hearing my opinion on the fight. And yes, I do still think that, I think Usyk may be able to still pull it off because I don't see anything that Robert Garcia can change about AJ overnight. You see what I'm saying? An old dog still has old tricks. So I don't see anything that he'll be able to, you know, do to nullify anything that Usyk brings to the table, in my opinion. But But that's how I feel about it, y'all. I'm gonna go and step off for a minute. I will be back with another video. I thank y'all for y'all love and y'all support. If you want to donate to the channel, y'all know where to go in the description. It's Cash App, PayPal is available in the description. Also hit that like button, subscribe to the channel that's in the description as well. This your boy Easy Work Boxing. I'm out.